Like this. May the Lord God Almighty bless you going out and you're coming in. May the Lord God Almighty surround these graduates with your favor like a shield. May you see no mountain you cannot speak to, no valley you cannot cross, and no demon you cannot overcome. And the gates of Hades shall not prevail against you, and you shall accomplish every purpose for which the Lord God Almighty himself has placed you on this planet Earth. Put your hands together for the 2013 Victory Program. Awesome.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. To my fellow graduates, I say that tonight we end to begin. For the past 12 years, we knew we would be in school from September to June. Tonight, with mixed emotions, we end this familiar routine, and as the song from the 1970s says, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. This is the end of our high school years, but it's just the beginning of our best. Tomorrow, we begin a new phase in our lives. Sure, there'll be obstacles in our way, but does the tree stop growing because there's gravel covering it? No. It expands, it reaches beyond the gravel and continues to grow. So we must reach beyond our grass in order to reach new heights and fulfill our destinies of productive adulthood. Graduates, we will have choices. Should we continue our education in a traditional classroom setting or online? Should we join the military and earn ranks of distinction? Should we go to work intent on upward mobility? Should we do nothing but start and never finish? Whether we make a good decision, a bad decision, or no decision at all, it is up to us to create our future. So it is in closing that I say, that only we hold the key to unlock the doors of opportunity as we end to begin.
Celebrate these moments because moments are precious in one's life. There's but one graduation of high school. That's very special. It's also very special because it marks the beginning of a new phase in these young people's lives. They have earned a new plate, a clean slate, a new beginning, and they did it through hard work and dedication to improving themselves.
Wake up to a brand new day. The sky is so beautiful outside. Everything is going to be okay because I have my head held high. So blessed to see the bright sunshine. This is the new beginning of my life. Nothing is going to get in my way. Today is a brilliant day. I knew I had to make a change. Looking back in my life, it's not the same as yesterday. I've got a new smile, and it's gonna light up the town. Same old shoes on my feet, but there's a new path ahead of me. Living my old life, a catastrophe. I never thought a change could happen to me. I've had an amazing dream, and now it's becoming reality. This poem is dedicated to me. This poem is dedicated to you. This poem is dedicated to anyone who's ever struggled to make it through. And this poem is dedicated to us and everyone we made proud. And this poem is dedicated to anyone who never experienced victory until now. This poem is me. I am victory.
The presentation of diplomas. Will the candidates for graduation please stand? Talia Ann Harris, valedictorian, North Campus. She will be attending Midwestern State University.
And I want to share something with you that has changed my life. I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been. as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible, that I can have my dream as we run toward it, as we work on it day in and day out. But the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you that some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the 2013 graduates of Victory Preparatory Academy, by the power invested in Dr. Clark and me, by the state of Texas and the Board of Education, and upon recommendation of the faculty of Victory Preparatory Academy, we confer on you the high school diploma with all rights and privileges thereunto appertaining on this 6th day of June 2013 AD. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels from right to left.
A rumble in the jungle. There's a thriller in Manila. Faith and fear are battling for the souls of our young people. And I want you to know today that today, faith has won. How do we know that faith has won? Because when fear says, no, you can't, faith says, yes, you can. And today, our children have succeeded in graduating. A rising tide lifts all boats. I want you young people to know that eye has not seen nor ear heard the things that God has prepared for each one of you. Walk by faith and not by sight.
Yes, it's possible that you can choose your future and direct the course of your life as you run toward your dream. It's necessary that you have goals, that you write those goals down, that you plan, that you think constantly of how you can begin to improve what it is that you're doing. It's also necessary that you look for ways to always find a way to pull it out when everybody else thinks that you are defeated. That you've got to take personal responsibility to know that in order to become successful, you've got to make it your personal business to do it. But the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you that some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life.